Alright, hello YouTube. Welcome back to more from the depths. We're going to do the second round of my half of the tournament today. So the sort of slightly weirder rounds for the Dirigibles tournament. This time, we're doing a target battle. So the rules for this will be the same as they were when I've done this sort of round before. There's going to be a flying target floating about the area. You're going to have to try and shoot it down before the other person. You can either win this by downing the opponent or by downing the target first. Right. I separated everyone out into individual crafts now for the sake of the matchup. So I'm just going to check how many we've got. 5, 11. We still have 11. I'm going to cut Cringe's Proto Blimp out to make it even because he's the only one with 3 entries anyway. And I'm pretty sure the Proto Blimp is by far the weakest of his 3. So, if I get any duplicates for people, we will re-roll it. But let's see who's going up against who first. Let's put this on screen so you guys can see it. Looks like it will be Cringe's Wolfpack. Yeah. I'm going to quickly copy all these entry names so I can use these again later. Keep repasting them. Pick up Wolfpack. Okay, so Team 1. Cringe's Wolfpack. Team 2. Oh. Who tanks is Warden? Okay. Wardens. So, let's see. 3 of the all 300. Yep, okay. Let's roll. I'll give you a quick look at the target before the fight starts as well. The same rules as last time. Yeah, this is the target. It is fairly heavily armoured. With, I believe, at least a couple layers thick. The interior is just engines and that. I'll be keeping an eye on it. Whoever downs this first, get an automatic win. As long as I can work out who did it. Usually fairly clear cut. Oh, as for the contestants, for those who didn't see them last time, we've got the very nice looking Warden, Vulcan Blimp, and we've got Wolfpack, which I believe is Cringe's strongest entry, so this is going to be interesting. I could be wrong, but from what I've seen, it is probably Cringe's best. Looks like both are sparing missile fire on it. Going to EMP out that corner. Interesting, I'm glad the targets all go straight through it. I've seen them ignore it sometimes. Yeah, I'm really trying to EMP out that booster, but... oh, they might manage it. Trick is going to be who do I think caused the most damage to it at this rate. Okay, no, the target looks to be recovering. Steadying again, it's got quite a lot of resources, it can stay afloat for quite a period of time. Have a look at the crafts themselves. Looks like the Wardens actually suffered the most damage. I think the others have been both focusing their fire on the target. I'd better keep an eye on it. It is set to keep at quite a distance. Yeah, the Warden is definitely still focusing its fire on the target, but it seems to be struggling to do any significant damage to it. It is pretty tough, although it has smashed a missile pod. No, that's not... no, there's the Warden. Yeah, there's our coming from the Warden. Smash an engine pod. Get the win from being the only one to focus on it. Will Cringe take it out of the sky first? He is doing more damage to the Warden than the going the other way. And it does have self-repair as well. You do have to focus fire on it. As it looks there, but that's self-repair that they're not potentially going to be able to damage it very well. It does turn out to be too tough. I can always potentially re-record these rounds, but it will of course also eventually run out of materials, so you can just run it down. Oh, I said it is tilting. That has hurt it. Oh, has the Warden finally brought it down? It might well have done. Or is it going to recover? No, I think it is going down. Looking a little rough for a bit, but I think it's fair to say that was the Warden's doing. It was the one that took out that engine. Will it go out? Cringe, if you're going to win this, you're going to have to hurry and take out that warden. He's doing not insignificant damage to, although he's getting progress now. But that warden is hurting. It's lost the whole of its blast shield down one side. I think he's done it. Okay. Round 1 goes to the warden. Well done, oh god, who made it? Fish? Who made the warden? Thanks. Well done, thanks. You scored again. Sorry, Cringe, although, to be fair, you do have more options to score than anyone else in this tournament, because you've got your craft. Right. Next matchup. Clear that one. Clear that one. Team 1, we have... We didn't get one of Amps, we won't have to worry about any duplicates. Looks like it's going to be Wezerex. I thought it was going to be Mew, but we just missed him. Okay. Threats. Team 2 will be... So it's going to be Fish. Fish is Night Rocker. Okay. Those two, they're both at 300. Yep. Okay. Let's go. It's the Night Rocker, I believe that is, and I can't see the other one. Okay. Night Rocker, and I believe this is the AHLS. Yes. What do we do? Well, it looks like the AHLS has immediately picked target, although then again, with dual side guns. Oof. Immediately a big hit on the Night Rocker. It's ascended considerably, but I think it has recovered control. Unless it's crown cannons on the target. I like how the red diamond that normally has decoed on the top of it appeared temporarily there. I think because we haven't got fleet colours set up, it's not visible, but... Oh, that said, that's not a good place to be engaging from. Oh, mind you, I don't like the look of the Night Rocker there. That's not looking good. Has he lost control? He really is rocking. Might be. Oh, it looks like the Night Rocker might have taken a severe controls failure right away. Yeah, 95%. Target doesn't look to be at any risk of going down at the moment. Although the, I'd say the AHLS is targeting it more than the Night Rocker itself, but... Could be dangerous, but it worked out in the last round. I think there's flak rounds going at it, but that thing's too heavily armed. Like you can hit it with something a bit harder than that. Especially if you don't want this thing to just show you that. Oh! Its guns are changing side, it thinks it can hit it. It is trying to prioritise this. I guess it's just when it can't hit it, it switches target. People are exchanging fire a bit now, but I'd say the Night Rocker was coming off a lot worse. Although, then again, the AHLS has taken damage. It is not 0 damage on either side. I think the Night Rocker may be hitting harder, it's just not getting shots on target anywhere near as often due to the controls issues. I take back what I said about it hitting harder. It might be the secondaries that don't look as powerful are hitting more. More reason to be good. Oh, there's a wing down. Does it need that? I don't know, but... Oh, mind you, that was a big hit. That slowed things down. Did one of the smaller guns go up? Doesn't look... no, it doesn't look like it, actually. Maybe it did, though. Actually, no, some internals are exposed there. It might have been a partial explosion. Yeah, Night Rocker is hurting. The target has been mostly abandoned. These two are choosing to fight each other today, I think. They are absolutely slugging it out, which is good. That's what we wanted from this tournament. Oh, one of those disappeared. One of you guys are sewers. Oh yeah, why have I got this one? Hide these down while you guys are fighting. That's obvious what's going on. The target seems to be being ignored. Yeah, it looks like there's maybe some Seawiz. Or it could just be a coincidence that some of these shots are hitting. Or was it Cramwiz was allowed and nothing else? It might have been Cramwiz was allowed. Just Seawiz with cram cannons. Yeah, it looks like the AHLS is target prioritizing well. When it can hit the Night Rocker, it's switching to it, and when it can't, it's switching to the target. Night Rocker really seems to have been struggling. I think ever since that first hit that sent it upwards, it just seems to have had some kind of big, oof, controls issue. That was a big explosion. Something went internally, I think. Or it was just a really good hit. It's going to have to save it. Well, that said, it's still got some teeth on it. It's not completely harmless. Just so that back cannon isn't firing, but no, it is. There is a time limit. If we get to the time limit, it will go to most damaged. Least damage, I should say. Night Rocker's going to hurry up and either pull something up to recover, or switch to the target and take it down somehow, but they really do seem to be focused on each other. Of course, depending on what the AIs are set up with, that may well be the case, but I didn't want them to be ready for anything. Well, I knew what these rounds were going to be. I didn't particularly design around any of them. In fact, if anything, I was really struggling this tournament to come up with a decent design. I do think having restrictions helps. Oh, it's pulling some kind of hard turn. Nice evasion. Looks good. Don't know where it's going. Oh, another big hit. That's something that. Oh, it was going to capsize. No. It really is like, well, for want of a better word, it is rocking, but I don't know if it's meant to move around this much in flight, or roll around this much in flight. It seems to be keeping damage primarily to the back and front, which is maybe keeping it afloat, but that's some painful looking damage numbers it's got there. What will you do, Airship? Do you have a plan? It does, it probably wasn't getting its main gun hit again. Oh, that might have gutted it. That looked bad. Still clinging to life. Did it just lift itself up with the recoil? No, I think it took a shot at the target, which it is completely failing to hurt. Oh. I think that's engine noise. That doesn't sound good. I could be wrong, but sounds like there is a failing engine inside there. Surprised, given the damage it's taken. That's steam? Is it a steam pad? Surprised it's keeping the flood. Oh, I suppose the propellers look like they're mostly still working. I'm kind of surprised they're working as well as they are still. How's the AHS looking? It's been hit bad, but it looks like all its main guns are still firing pretty reliably. I think the back one had lost fire rate, but doesn't seem to be slowing it down much. Oh, no, thruster pods are still working. You're a lucky ship, you know. I think if one of those thruster pods goes down, he's probably out, but they seem to be avoiding being hit. Oh. Oh, no, as I say that, I think his engine's failed. Something critical has failed. And he goes. I think Wise Rex has got this one. Yeah, it's just sitting on the ocean floor now. If he switched fire to the turret, he's not worrying about the target. He's not worried about finishing this guy off. Can you pull something out last minute, Fish, or are you just out? I think he's out. Target's just chilling. Oh, he's done it. He's actually destroyed it. He didn't even wait for the DQ. Right. Well done, Wezrets. That's a point for you. Next round. Let's cannon salvo for good luck. Right, let's see. Who's going up against who? Amp's the only one with 2 ships left. Might get one of his. Statistically, we ought to. And we have. It's going to be the ship floating. It's going to be Bowser's Castle versus something else. Something else shall be. It's me. It's the Evil Eye. Okay. See what I can do. Come on, Evil Eye. I'm definitely not I'm 100% biased. Right. Here we go. So we have a very large boat versus very many EMP. I don't know how this is going to go, because as we've seen from that previous match, EMP doesn't do a lot to that target. It's too tough, basically. That said, it looks like the missiles are going straight for the Shiflotan. They are spreading out wide. There's a weak point. We'll find it. It's an obvious weak point anyway. Training pretty equivalent for damage at the moment. Let's hit some missiles are coming back around again for a second try the other side. Yeah, looks like the Evil Eye and the Shiflotan are both going for each other rather than targeting the target. We might see a bit of that. Depends on how, again, people's AIs have been set up. This may end up as a versus match. This did happen occasionally in the other thing. Yeah, I think at this rate the Evil Eye's not going to last much longer. It's going to have to start hitting something decent, or... It's interesting as well because it's following the target. It's not following the Shiflotan. Plasma bolts hitting it. They're only hitting wood. They can knock out the missile launchers may have a problem. In fact, or are the missile launchers out? There's definitely damage to them. Oh, don't tell me we lost the missile launchers already. But we are out. We've lost the missile launcher already. Main gun is still firing though. Did something hit them? Oh yeah, something's punched into them. Might have taken out the... Oh yeah. Something's taken out the controller. Man. It's been a bit of a lucky hit. We might have had it at this point. That might be us out. We can still do some damage with that heat cannon, but I don't know how long, that main cannon, but I don't know how long it'll stay up for. What is happening over there? There's definitely bits falling off though. We've definitely been scoring hits. But yeah, no, that is a shame. The missile launch is fairly critical. I haven't seen it take much damage yet. That's actually the first time I think it's been knocked out. I've seen anyway. I haven't been watching the main rounds. I know, right? I made the tournament. I haven't been watching them, but it's a helpful one anyway. Is the cannon stopped? If the cannon stopped, we're probably effectively dead. Oh no, it is firing. I saw something fly across there. Yep. Yeah, we're still scoring hits on it. Are we actually doing anything decent to it? God, look at this interior. Ugh. Looking at it, I'm gonna be honest. We'll end up fighting in the main tournament. I hope we get a better performance than this at any rate. We already have one potentially, but yeah, I think that thing's guns can just punch straight through the side armor and hit the missile batteries. That's annoying. Not much I can do about that. Are they rail assisted for even allowed railguns in this tournament? We're just punching through. Let's have a little look. I'm going to pretend I can remember on that one. They're just quite high gauge cannons. Maybe the next one needs to be block limited rather than volume. Probably out on this one, but well, it's still firing. I'll give it a chance. Something back there. A lot of the Evil Eye is kind of irrelevant to its actual function, so as long as its weapons are still going, it can still fight. It is still firing shots. Anything important just in this lower section. So that's blown up a pretty significant hole there. Yeah, it's still firing. firing in bursts? It shouldn't be. It might have been damaged. I think it's... The one thing I think it has got is that I think all of the these floating slots are firing at that launcher, probably because it's the main weapon system. They're not actually hitting anything else on it. I think, anyway. So that doesn't look good. We lost control. Lost some control. The altitude limits are less strict in this. Oh, the target's here. I thought it was going to crash into it for a sec. I was like, am I going to be saved by the target? Am I going to have to give the target the point for the round if he takes someone out? Is that the evil eye is stalled? Is that gun still working? It is. It's still picking targets. Fine until the end. In fact, the holder has picked up some DQ points at some point. What do we do if the target gets DQ'd? But not to any of the contestants. Yeah, it's either... I'm not sure what it's firing at, but it's firing at this rear section, and I'm not convinced there's anything in it. Maybe the engines? Jet engines? Oh, right, yeah, I think small jet engines are allowed, aren't they? Something off the left. Yeah, I think it's struggling to get hits now because it's just stuck at a weird angle where its detection isn't on target. Keeps going up any higher, it'll get DQ'd. And that's it. At least it's trying. Yeah, I think losing the missile launchers early could have cut any chance of victory, really. Whatever shot it was that hit the controller. And with that, would have done a lot better, because with those huge holes opened up, we might have actually found something to hit. But, of course, I don't believe we allow much in the way of self-repair here, so... It's staying airborne quite well, it's just not really fight-capable. Beyond the odd hit from that main gun. But again, full credit, it is really picking on that spot. Is there something important in there? What is behind these many, many awful layers of whatever they are? Random metal blocks. Gun turret. Is it firing at that turret then? I guess it's trying to target that rear turret. And its props, if it could have kept landing shots in the same spot, it might have hit it eventually. Said, I think it is going down now. It has lost lift. That's it. Well, we tried. I think he's going to get counted out now. It's still shooting. It's still aiming at that bottom bit. It really is living up to its cosmic horror visuals. It is refusing to die. Not cosmic, I guess ancient horror. Yeah, it's... Looks like it's... Yeah, I think the HE's just generally smashed it up all over the place, but this thing is just absolutely, as you can see, just riddled with spaces. I'm not sure how this is airtight for hydrogen, but I guess they're technically sealed. That's not, but be two segments. Yeah, it's evil eye out. It looks like it's going to be. Yeah, there he goes. Oof. Actually, any good at hunting the target? No. Target is just laughing at him. Well, there we go. That's the point for him. Is it fair scoring wise, given they have 2 entries? I don't know, but it's what we're working with. Right. Let's put these two and on to the next round. It's going to be the other amp. Ice cream. It was indeed the ice cream gang. Versus the Wonder Waffle. Yep, that's the Wonder Waffle. Probably glad to finish spinning, but you can usually see what it's going to be beforehand. Right. To go. Come on, Cringe, avenge me. Where are they? Ice Cream Gang. Squad of 3. And number 4 is one of Cringe's blimps. Like a big missile focused hit on the... First the small... Ooh! Ooh, that looked bad. That looked like a bad hit to take that early. There's a big old explosion. Little one, did it just take a hit to its rudder? No, I think so. The Wonder Waffle is trying to destroy one of those ice creams while the ice creams are focusing on the target. She's drifting a little low. Is it going to get DQ'd? No, don't think so. It is actually a little bit. Let's back up. There you go. That would have been a win for the Ice Cream Gang if they forced it into DQing by forcing it down. Ooh, looks like the Wonder Waffle was out of missile range. Not out of gun range though. Looks like the Ice Cream Gang is trying to focus on the target, but they're drifting further away. God, that sound is bright. What is up with needle sliding? Wonder Waffle is trying to missile the target now, but it's also completely out of range. Come on guys, you're going to have to get a little closer than this. You're not going to be able to, you clearly can't fight effectively at these range. A hit, but that's kind of it. I'd say if anything, the Wonder Waffle seems to be fighting better at long range. In fact, it seems to be fighting better in general today. Yeah, some good smashing hits on that. Another bad hit on one of the Ice Cream Gang blimps. Oh, in fact, that one has stopped moving. And just taken another big hit. And a third. Oh, that's not looking good for that one. I think that little drone might be down. Not stopped firing, but it is certainly badly hurt. The full volley of missiles. It's still floating. At the moment. The Wonder Waffle is probably wasting its fire on that thing. At the moment, at least, anyway. Said if that one drifts ahead in front of it, it's gonna start taking fire before it's still one. Yeah, looks like it is really convinced to trying to really dedicated on trying to take that one down. Oh, which I think it is going. Yeah, 2 damaged. Wonderful, come on, switch targets. You're focusing on the wrong one. That one can't hurt you anymore. Yeah, well, there it goes. What's it going to switch to next? The next Wonder Waffle? The next? Yeah, looks like it's focusing on the little guys. It's probably the wrong target, but like I said, they're easy to bring down. We've seen that much. Big explosion. Yeah, those missiles are definitely critical in some internals. Like whatever that was. Surprised the propeller withstood that. Well, that said, the Wonder Waffle's aim appears to be off all of a sudden. Is it just getting further away again? Yeah, it might be just getting further away again. And one of the gun turrets is stopped. That's not good. This is still looking pretty even. I think the main core of the Ice Cream Gang did some damage to the Wonder Waffle while it was waiting for the other little one to die. Said I would say it looks like it's killed that one, at least effectively anyway. It is still firing. In the center of the Ice Cream Gang is taking missile fire and DQ points for some reason. Target is just happily hooting through there, but no one's targeting it. Not at the moment. We've seen them go for it occasionally, but on the whole, they don't seem to be trying to focus on it. It's the instant win condition there, guys. Maybe I should have reconfigured their AI to focus on it. Well, those missiles seem to have blocked it. Yeah, it looks like the missiles are locking it though. That's not good. It is probably generating a hotter signature than any of these airships. The chocolate lolly is taking damage. I think it might be downed, actually, you know. And the Wonderwolf will defeat that and then still keep finding well enough to defeat the core. Let's destroy that. He's focusing on the core now. Oh, you know what? I said about Cringe arranging me. I think he might do it, you know. He hasn't scored yet in these rounds. He's looking to make a victory by the sound of it. Well, looks of it, I should say. Yeah, every shot is knocking huge chunks out of that thing. I know a lot of it is redundant, but you just can't take hits like that in the same location constantly and not have something fail. If there's something in that location, anyway. Said that hard turn has bought it time. He's evading again. Come on, lead your shots more. Like that. There you go. Now it's getting pieces smashed out the front. It's kind of hard to tell how bad shape the ice cream gang is really in because you can't see most of its internals. It said 75%. Oh, no, that was a bad hit. Oh, that was a hugely bad hit. Oh, it's just severed a massive chunk of the ice cream gang. That said, it appears to be... No, it's killed it. That must have split the last connecting piece. Wow, what a finishing move. There we go, well earned point to Cringe in that one. That was a good fight, guys. Right. There you go, Cringe. Right, last round. It is... Vanna versus Fishes Obscene Fire. Chris? Fishes Obscene Fire, even. I might have to focus on Mew here because he's driving around a giant version of the Meteor, so... Dirigible. Final round. Where are you guys? Okay, so for those who haven't seen again, target the Obscene Fire. Kind of similar to his other intro, I'm going to be honest. A little bit more Helicarrier-esque. It's nice, it's quite simple. And then, of course, we have the Meteor. Sort of giant flying pirate ship version of the Meteor from IORC, which I made. So I am definitely biased. Oh, actual hit with the grappling cable today. Oh, we haven't seen that land a hit yet. Is it actually going to pull in though? No. Did it tear the cable? Does Fulminadex even have a mechanic for that? Guess so. That's a shame. I was hoping we'd get to see the first actual use of that harpoon cable. I haven't seen that in action yet. Scene Fire is coming out better out of that. The Meteor's Crown Barrage is nasty, but it looks to have... Looks like the Scene Fire is evading quite well at the moment. I think it might be set to deliberately bob up and down to evade fire. What was that, another cable hit? It looks like it's scoring cable hits, but it doesn't seem to be in practice. Little nose things. Oh, it's got another hit, but I don't think it's able to actually pull it. Yeah, it looks like at the moment it's struggling to stay close, which is interesting because the Vanna is fast, like one of these entries. And it looks like the Obscene Fire's bombing up and down is deflecting most of the Crown Fire coming at it. Struggling to get a good hit. Yeah, that was definitely a hit. Oh, that looks better. That actually looks like it's latched on. I believe this thing does have some ramming ability on the nose. Yeah, so does the cable snap? It does snap after a point. Okay. Scene Fire is slightly ahead at the moment. Newscraft is just struggling to actually land hits. Whereas the Scene Fire's slightly more mid-range guns are just generally doing a bit better. Middle, longer range, high velocity anyway. Yeah, the harpoons haven't been great this tournament, not gonna lie. Oh, we actually got something of a crown hit there. It's not amazing. Yeah, it's really struggling to... It looks like most of its shots are just too low velocity to get hits. Even those tracers or plasma or whatever they are struggling. It's the odd harpoon hit, but then it's a little more on target. But then it drifts off. It's like, no, get in close. Ram him. Haven't you got rams, I thought? I could be wrong. Usually what you use harpoons for is for reeling something in and then smashing into it. Remember, from Zetz's melee is nothing to sneeze at. If you actually get to melee range, it hurts. But usually a good melee hit will kill a craft outright, if it's actually built to do melee damage in a decent way. Another one that could be a tournament idea, could do a melee tournament. Another harpoon hit, but yeah, it's definitely bobbing. I think it is deliberately bobbing to evade. They're quite close on damage to each other though. They're still actually keeping quite close. I think when Muse is hitting it is doing more damage per volley. It's just struggling to get those hits. That said, it seems to have latched into quite a good pattern now, getting the harpoon in, swinging around and landing hits on the deck. Let's see if it keeps, yeah, it is limiting its opponent's ability to evade with that cable. Not very well, but it is reducing it a bit. That rapid fire, whatever it is hitting now. Shot to the back of the bridge. Yeah, it's landing hits. Oh, it is actually pulling ahead. Now that it seems to have got a decent grapple on it, it's starting to pull ahead now. This is another good one. I'm liking watching this one though. Team fire is... Let's see, how is that damage there? Okay, so one gun's down. That might be why it's starting to lose the damage rate. One barrel out on this one. Looks like the gun's avoided a direct hit. Banner is presumably losing guns, but it has a lot of them. Even if none of them are very big or powerful on their own. I said that struck quite hard. Oh, that was a full-on broadside, and it didn't hit a single one. Yeah, lost grapple for a minute, but pulled it back. I think it's maybe its opponent's maybe lost speed or lost some ability to maneuver, and now it's much more vulnerable to getting grabbed. That might be what's doing it. It might be persistence that wins the day here. But actually don't succeed. It's like, might be another damage to another gun turret. Yeah, damage to the left barrel, but the rest are up. Front's not looking too bad, but some of the barrels are starting to get chipped. Shortened, it'll lose velocity, it's losing that mid-range advantage, even though it can't actually get to mid-range, it's still very much stuck at short at the moment. I think these two are only about 100 or 200 meters out from each other. Oh, that's it, it's separated, it's pulling away. It's targeting the target, which has completely disappeared into the distance at this point. Where's the target gone? Not sure. There somewhere, I think. Like how nearly every ship decided to ignore it. I should probably put some like a load of AIs in it or something. Something in that target to like rough fire, but we're nearly done with the round, it's fine. I think that's it's the only target round we've got this this tournament, so our boomsting though does bring me on quite nicely to the next round, but I'll go over that in a minute. Oh, looks like it's coming head on. Oh, it's pulling underneath. Got the exposer. Oh, I think he's done it. I think the meteor has brought the fire down. It looks like it's lost lift. Too many holes in the buoyancy chambers. Yeah, it's down. All over but the count, unless it can destroy the oh, the Meteor 2 is getting... Oh, the Meteor 2 has dropped too low. Is it going to be counted out first? Probably not. Nah, there we go. I was going to say, that would feel awful if that got counted out first after technically getting the win. That'd be a hell of a turnaround. But I don't believe it's going to happen. It has ascended now. They're both gaining DQ points. They're both still too low, but the fire is going to go down first. Very nearly pulled it back, though. There we go. Congratulations, Mew. That's the second point for you. What's Cringe on 2 or is he on 1? Cringe's only on 1 today, right? I think he only won. If I'm going crazy and he won a different one, let me know. Who did Cringe? I'll leave it on 2 for now because I can't remember. If someone in the comments could let me know on that, that's the current scores. I don't think Cringe won 2 today, but I could be. What did he do? He fought the Ice Cream Gang and he won, but I think he... Yeah, he lost earlier against the Warden, right? So he's only got 1. I think that's right. And who won the other one? Was that Fish? Get back to me in the comments, guys. Remind me on that one. Okay. Hope you guys like that. The next round will be the so-called Olympic duel. What this will be, you will be fighting a modified version of the ground target from the previous tournament. It's a little like that. In terms of construction, at any rate. That will be equipped with missile launchers. These missile launchers will be large harpoons, or medium harpoons, and they will be trying to drag your craft to the ground. The winner will be the one that can either destroy them all in the fastest time, or stays in the air longest. We'll see how it goes. See you in the next one. Goodbye.